Harper One and HarperAudio present A Book of Balance, Kogi Wisdom for a Good Life and Thriving Earth by Lucas Buchholz, translated by Fabian Balma, edited and adapted by Jackson Gore, read by Johnny Ray Diaz. Before the journey. The invitation you have received is not from me, but from the Kogi themselves. They have asked you to be here, in this moment, open and receptive to the enormity of the challenges we face as humans, to sit by the fire, and in the vast darkness of potential, reach within yourself to find and become the solution. The Kogi people live in the mountain range of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta in Colombia, known to them as the heart of the world, with the peak Gonawindua, what they consider spiritually the absolute center of the world. They dedicate their whole culture and life to preserving the subtle essential conditions of life on earth. They call themselves the elder brothers and sisters, and call us who live beyond the mountains the younger brothers and sisters. For 4 millennia, they have secluded themselves and have avoided contact with the outside world. There are 86 native peoples in Colombia, but the Kogi are one of the last intact indigenous civilizations in Latin America, having managed to sustain their ancient pre-Columbian culture and traditions, keeping themselves removed from globalization and modern Colombian society. What the Kogi offer us is an unbroken memory of their culture. It is the original thoughts of their people, their ancestors, the Tairona. Very few Kogi have ever left their mountains, let alone their country. But Mama Jose Gabriel, who was 85 years old, had come to Frankfurt, Germany, to speak about the Kogi Coffee Project that was set up to support the Kogi financially so they could buy back their ancestral land from the Colombian farmers. He had trained to be a representative of his people since childhood, to share a stark message and warning about what wisdom might be lost if the people beyond the mountains did not pursue greater balance. The Mamos, in general, are the Kogi teachers of wisdom and the keepers of knowledge. They preserve all that is essential and sacred for the daily lives of their people to be in balance, and they protect whatever falls under their responsibility for life on earth to continue. Their view is focused on a planetary context as much as on their locality. This includes gardening, health, diet, village planning and building work, forest management, marriage counseling, raising children, psychotherapy, music, dance, astronomy, philosophy, and the knowledge of the sacred places and what is required to refine and maintain both inner and external order. The Mamos and their female counterparts, the Sakas, are the spiritual authorities of the Kogi. Their relaxed authority is anchored in their profound knowledge of life, and not in a misuse of power. Both the Mamos and the Sakas guide through their actions, and by being deeply rooted in their wisdom. Some of them live as advisors in the villages. Others live in hermitages and sacred places in the Sierra, where they keep the world in balance through their thoughts and prayers. The Mamos, based in the villages, accompany the nightly conversations in the Nuhui, and in offering their advice they help to organize the thoughts of the people. They are also responsible for the 4 great rituals that take place in the life of a Kogi: welcoming a newborn, the transition from adolescent to adult, marriage, and death. As I speak Spanish, I offered to be Mama Jose Gabriel's German translator for the talks, and also offered him a place to stay, as the event organizer could not find suitable accommodation. So the Kogi Mamos stayed with me, and what ensued were some of the most hilarious intercultural misunderstandings, such as his dislike of my vegetarian food and request.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?